Here's what Zach and I have done this morning. We've started laying out interior walls. Went and got us some lumber, did a little shopping, got us some stuff that we needed. So today, I cut a little bit of wood. Zach is just now starting to assemble this interior wall. And yeah, we're gonna go with that. So, you know what? Let's get busy. Say when.
Yes, sir. That's good right there.
Yeah.
You can actually set that down. This one's going to come up a little.
Yeah, watch out. Don't put the nail on the floor.
Yes, sir. Nice. Right, I'm going to send it home.
Yep.
Accurate?
Close enough for government work.
Good. Nice. Yep. Yep. I'll hit the other two when we stand it up from the other side.
Yep. All right, you ready?
Yeah, buddy.
Is that go down to that end? That side of that thing's looking awful goofy. I just don't want to snap it off. There you go, Zach. I think this side here's got to go that way because it looks to me like it's off. I don't know. We're gonna have to measure it. All right, y'all. We're cutting wood for this little wall right here. Basically the same thing. We got to frame a door in here, and we're cutting the top and bottom plates. And Zach's laying out the studs. Looks like we're just about ready to start nailing. Yeah, I think it's pretty much dead nuts.
That one's pretty much on too.
Yep.
I had them close, I figured. But... Cool. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Your hammer over there. Oh, here it is. Pretty
And this
good.
side we'll clamp it to get it to twist in.
Yeah. Yep. That's good. Doing pretty good on this guy right here. It's 100% together. Zach is actually building the header right now. We got to slide that in. Then we got to stand the wall up and probably, like, I don't know if anybody actually does this or not. It's probably overkill, and it's probably stupid because everything's going to be nailed together. But what we're going to do here is we didn't put the second cap on that wall, because what I'm going to do is when I stand this one up, I'm actually going to run this long and tie it into that wall at the top, boom, and then we'll put 2 sections in that. So what I want to do is get this up, get the top cap on, cut and get the top cap on that one, and we do have some rain coming. I think we're still a couple hours away, but we still got to cover lumber. We got to put the generator and the saw away, so we don't want to get too far away here working and get caught in a downpour. I mean, it's not going to kill us, but we don't want our equipment getting torn up. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. If we think we got any extra time, what we'll do is we'll start at least cutting the wood and getting ready for these other couple little walls. We might get that done today. We'll see how it's going. I think we got a couple more hours here to deal with. We can get by with before we really have to start getting worried. So far so good. I think that's it, Zach. I think we're ready. Good.
Yeah? I'm gonna shoot this one.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get too much there. But.
Well, at least that'll pin it and hold it, and then when we get these studs in, that'll.
Yeah.
In here, and I can. This one too is on this one.
We've got all the lumber cut for our top row. We've got the headers are all in. We've got the we're not going to finish this just yet, because the way we're going to mount our door, we may end up filling some of this in instead of just having the typical bracing or cripples up there. So Zach's got to put our top plate on here. This one's already ready. Gonna put the top plate up there for that, and then I think we're gonna probably start putting some stuff away, probably start getting ready to go. But I'm also gonna start cutting more lumber for upcoming stuff. See how far we can get with that.
Glove.
All right, y'all, we're gonna clip it off here. And the reason why is because you can't buy anything worth a shit anymore. That's why. Look at this shit. Every time I buy one of these things, it's destroyed. We destroy tape measures weekly. And all we're doing is just measuring shit. So the other tape measures I have don't measure to a 16th. They're you know, like 100-foot tape measures, and I think they're graduated in an 1/8. We don't measure to an 1/8, we measure to a 16th. So we're gonna stop today. Unfortunately, I was in the middle of doing this last little wall. Zach had that one done and put in, and we have a couple little pieces we got to build a little deal here. But you know what? I can't measure. If I can't measure the wood, the lumber, I can't cut it. So, you know, unfortunately, the rain has held off today. It looks like it's getting cloudy again, but it looks to me like it keeps moving. The rain chance was high for like 4 o'clock, and it keeps going down as the hours go on. So unfortunately, we would have had that wall done and in, this wall done and in, and I'm just not gonna try to do it and then mess it up, wasting lumber. It's too expensive. So that's it for today. I guess we'll probably come back tomorrow and unfortunately have to drag the saw, the generator and everything out to build a few things. We were gonna try and just get it done today so we didn't have to deal with that tomorrow, but you know what? It is what it is. We both still got all of our digits, and so far so good. So yeah, other than that pile, we actually bought a real expensive one because the last one I bought was cheaper than that, and I let it roll in from about, it was probably 6 or 8 feet. I just let it spool in, and it ripped the end right off of it as it went by. So I was like, okay, that thing's obviously a pile. So let me buy the most expensive one they had, and it's a pile too, so whatever. But listen, you guys, thanks for watching us. We're not carpenters, but we will be after this. I don't know what to say about that other than we've made some mistakes along the way. Unfortunately, the camera hasn't been rolling the whole time, but I'll show you right now one mistake I made today. Okay, so we had this thing laid out. So there was the wall. I took, you know, you guys seen me spray painting the whatever. Well, when I started making my marks, I made a mark, and I made a mark on the floor. I basically went over it, redid it, and when I did, I had 2 or 3 paint marks on the ground. When we framed this wall up, we did it to the wrong mark. So essentially what that did was it put this wall, moved this wall over 3.5 inches. So I mean, I didn't really want to do that. So here's how we fixed it. We added 2 2x4s under this header, and basically these doors were huge. We got like the normal inside door, like all of our houses have been like 30 inches, some of them 28 inches, and some of the little tiny spots like a closet, but some of these doorways are like 34 inches. So essentially what we did was we added a couple of jacks under this header. That way we could move the wall over, because we didn't want to have a wall. You know, you can't have a wall that's sticking out halfway into the doorway when you go in the door, inside the door. So that allowed us to at least we're only probably about 1 inch off now from what we were. And that'll be okay. So it's all good. The doorway shrunk up to actually it's still wider than a normal door. But yeah, we had a nice time today. We definitely got some stuff done, and as you guys can see, this thing is starting to take shape. It looks like something. I don't know what, but something.